7th Standard Science, Unit 5, Reproduction and Modification in Plants. In this part, we are going to discuss about modifications of plant parts. Root, stem, and leaves are plant parts. The plant parts are doing a particular function. Root, stem, leaves perform a particular function. In order to do special functions, the root, stem, and leaves undergo changes in their structure. These changes are called as modifications. Normally, each plant organ is doing a particular function. Now, let us see the normal functions of root, stem, and leaves. Root system fix the plant on the soil, that is anchor, and the root system absorbs water. Roots help to anchor the plant and also absorb water and mineral nutrients from soil. Then what is the function of the leaves? Leaves involve in photosynthesis. Leaves prepare food by the process photosynthesis. This is normal function. Then what is the function of stem? The stem transports water absorbed by the roots to leaves and other parts. Stem conducts water from roots to leaves. These are normal functions. This is a modified stem. The stem is doing a special function because of this change. What kind of modifications we can see here? The stem is flattened, a flat stem, and the stem is green in color. The green color stem involves in photosynthesis. In order to do the special function photosynthesis, the stem is modified and is green in color. This is a modified leaf. The leaf is modified into a tendril. Tendrils are coiled structures. Here the function is climbing. The modified leaf helps in climbing. Carrot is a root, beetroot is a root, turnip is a root, radish. These are roots. The roots store food material. Storage of food material is special function. In order to store food materials, these roots undergo changes or modifications. In some plants, root, stem, and leaves change their shape and structure to perform special functions like storage of food, mechanical support, protection, and other vital functions. This is known as modifications. This is radish, beetroot, carrot. All are roots. The roots undergo modifications because of doing a special function. The special function is storage. These are called as storage roots. What is the shape of this root? This root is broad at the middle and narrowing or tapering at both the ends. This is spindle shaped. The root of radish is in the shape of spindle, swollen in the middle. It is swollen in the middle and tapering at both ends. This is one end, another end. Both ends are tapering. Such type of modified roots are called spindle shaped root. What is the shape of beetroot? It is broad at one end and tapering towards the tip. In beetroot, the root can acquire a shape of top. You know what is top? That is spherical at the base. The base is spherical and tapering shortly towards the apex, and tapering shortly, suddenly tapering towards the apex, towards the tip. They are called top shaped root. Carrot. What is the shape of carrot? Conical. It is broad at the top and slowly or gradually tapering towards the end. In carrot, the shape is conical, broad at the apex and tapering gradually towards the base. broad at the apex and tapering gradually towards the base. Such modified roots are called conical shaped roots. Carrot, beetroot, radish, they are modified roots. The function is storage. The second modification of roots, the function is mechanical support. In the second cutting, we are going to learn about the roots for mechanical support. Root modification for mechanical support. Normally, what is the position of the root? Root is inside the ground, underground in position. Look at the banyan tree. It has branches. The big branches are heavy. So roots arise from big branches. The roots grow downwards and support the plant. This is sugarcane. In sugarcane also, roots arise above the ground from the nodes. This is one node, this is another node. From the node, roots arise. These roots arise from stem. When roots arise from stem, such roots are called as adventitious roots. In banyan tree, this root is adventitious root. In sugarcane also, this root is adventitious roots. What's the use of these modified roots? They are not normal roots. Normal root is inside the ground. This is adventitious root. It arises from the stem. Here also roots arise from stem. What's the function of these modified roots in banyan tree and sugarcane? Mechanical support. The roots support the plant. The roots give additional support. In banyan tree, the roots look like pillar. They grow downward and enter into the soil to support the plant. Pillar-like roots are called as prop roots. Roots are modified to provide mechanical support as seen in banyan tree. These roots grow vertically from horizontal branches. The branches are horizontal branches. These roots grow vertically and support the plant. This is prop root. In sugarcane and maize, the roots are called as tilt root. Here the roots arise from the nodes above the ground. Sugarcane also, these roots are called as stilt roots. Stilt roots also give mechanical support. That means support against wind action. In sugarcane and maize, adventitious roots arise from the nodes in cluster at the base of the stem. Adventitious roots arise in clusters at the base of the nodes, at the base of the stem. These roots are called stilt roots, which give additional support. The third type of root modifications is climbing roots. This is beetle vine. Beetle leaf is known to all. Can you find any roots? Yes. Here roots arise from node of the leaves. What is node? Node is a place of the stem where leaves are attached. Roots arise from stem. These are adventitious roots. These roots help the plant in climbing. The plant is able to climb on another tree because of these roots. These roots are climbing roots. Black pepper. Here also roots arise from the stem on the nodes. The roots are useful in climbing. In beetle and black pepper, nodes or internodes bear roots. Roots arise from nodes or internodes. Node is the place where leaves attached. Internode is in between two nodes. The place is internode. These roots help in climbing. Avicennia is a plant. It grows in marshy area, in mangrove forest. What is marshy area? The soil is full of water. Soil is full of water. In this area, roots cannot get oxygen. Roots cannot breathe. So, special roots help in exchange of gases. Exchange of gases means taking in oxygen and sending out carbon dioxide. That is breathing or respiration. These roots grow above the soil. These roots grow vertically above the soil. The roots grow vertically above the soil. What is the purpose of these roots? For breathing. The soil is full of water. Roots cannot get oxygen. Roots cannot breathe. So for the purpose of breathing, the roots grow upwards. These roots are not normal roots. They are modified roots. What's the function of these roots? Respiration. These roots have holes on the surface. Avicennia, the roots grow above the soil. They have holes on the surface. Through the holes, breathing takes place. The holes are called as pneumatophores. What are pneumatophores? In Avicennia, respiratory roots grow above the soil. They have pores or holes. The holes are called as pneumatophores. These roots are called as breathing roots. Here the modification is useful in breathing. This is Vanda plant. The Vanda plant is called as epiphytic plant. Phyte means a plant, epi means above. Why Vanda is called as epiphytic plant? Because it grows on another plant. This is Vanda. This Vanda plant grows on another plant, so it is called as epiphytic plant. The plant has roots. The roots are freely hanging on the air. Look at this area. We can find the roots of Vanda plant. These roots are freely hanging on air. From the air or atmosphere, the roots take water or moisture. Vanda is an epiphytic plant which grows on trees. The Vanda roots have a spongy tissue called as velamen tissue. The velamen tissue present in the epiphytic root absorbs moisture to perform photosynthesis. Photosynthesis needs water. The roots do not reach the soil to get water. The roots are hanging on the air. The roots have spongy tissue. The spongy tissue absorbs water present in the air. With the help of the water, the Vanda is doing photosynthesis. Why is Vanda called an epiphytic plant? Because it grows on another tree. What is velamen tissue? A spongy tissue present in the roots of Vanda plant is velamen tissue. What is the use of this tissue? Absorbs moisture to perform photosynthesis. This is banyan tree. Here roots arise from stem. So this is adventitious root. This is sugarcane. Here roots arise from stem. So the roots are adventitious roots. This is beetle vine. The roots arise from stem. The roots are meant for climbing. These roots are adventitious roots. What is called as an adventitious root? A root growing from a location. Location means place. A root growing from a location other than the underground part of the plant, such as stem or leaf, is called adventitious root. When roots arise from stem or leaf, that root is called as adventitious root. The root is above the ground. When the root is underground, that is normal root. When the root is other than the underground part of the plant, the root is called as adventitious roots. In banyan tree, the root is adventitious root. In sugarcane, the root is adventitious. Adventitious roots are modified roots. Here the function is mechanical support. Here the function is climbing.